Hi, I'm Famket over of Languin.com, and this is Mandarin Chinese. Today, we're going to add the word sell to your vocabulary, which is going to get a bit confusing as you shall soon see. Last time we were following Mr. Cook as he was doing some shopping in Taiwan. Now Mr. Cook asked for something else. Do you sell American magazines here?
你们这里卖美国杂志不卖？你们这里卖美国杂志不卖？
Yes, we do.
我们这里卖。我们这里卖。
Here's the verb for to sell.
卖。卖。
Notice that the verbs for to sell and to buy are the same except for tones. The word for to buy is in the low tone, while the word for to sell is in the falling tone. Here's the word for magazine.
杂志。杂志。
In the topic positions in these sentences are the place phrases. We might catch what the Chinese sentences are really saying by translating them. As for your place here, do you sell American magazines? As for our place here, we don't. Notice that the question in this exchange is a choice type question, with the negative choice tagged on at the end in the neutral tone. Here's the exchange again.
你们这里卖美国杂志不卖？
我们这里卖。
Try translating it.
你们这里卖美国杂志不卖？
Do you sell American magazines here?
我们这里卖。
Yes, we do. The conversation continues. How much is this one?
这个多少钱？这个多少钱？
$30 a copy.
30块钱一本。30块钱一本。
Fine, I'll buy one.
好，我买一本。好，我买一本。
The counter for magazines or books is
本。
when it's used with magazines, we translate it copy. When it's used with books, we translate it volume. Here's how you say one copy of a magazine.
一本杂志。一本杂志。
Here's the exchange live.
这个多少钱？
30块钱一本。
好，我买一本。
Try translating it.
这个多少钱？
How much is this one?
30块钱一本。
$30 a copy.
好，我买一本。
Fine, I'll buy one. The conversation continues. Do you have any American books here?
你们这里有美国书没有？你们这里有美国书没有？
I'm sorry, we don't sell American books here.
对不起，美国书我们不卖。对不起，美国书我们不卖。
Here's the word for book.
书。书。
You'll remember it from the phrase
念书。
study books. Here's the expression used for I'm sorry.
对不起。对不起。
More literally, this expression means something like I can't face you. Now listen to the answer. We don't sell American books, without the expression I'm sorry in front of it. We don't sell American books.
美国书我们不卖。美国书我们不卖。
In this sentence, the object
美国书
comes first in the topic position, followed by the subject
我们
We can do the same thing in English, as in the sentence, American books? We don't sell. Here's the exchange live.
你们这里有美国书没有？
对不起，美国书我们不卖。
Try translating it.
你们这里有美国书没有？
Do you have any American books here?
对不起，美国书我们不卖。
I'm sorry, we don't sell American books here. As we said, the words for to buy and to sell are the same except for their tones. But which is which? One way to keep them straight is to learn them in a fixed order. The order we would normally follow in English. Buy and sell. Listen.
买卖，买卖。
Notice that they're in the same order in which the tones were originally presented, with low tone followed by falling tone. Listen to buy and sell again.
买，卖，买，卖。
The next exchange involves getting a total. Listen. How much are the newspaper and magazine altogether?
报、杂志一共多少钱？报、杂志一共多少钱？
The newspaper is $5. The magazine is $30.
报5块，杂志30块。报5块，杂志30块。
Altogether, it's $35.
一共35块，一共35块。
Here's the adverb altogether.
一共，一共。
Notice that the adverb for altogether comes after the items it sums up and before the price. In this exchange, the money expressions have been abbreviated by omitting the word for money. Here's the exchange live.
报、杂志一共多少钱？
报5块，杂志30块。一共35块。
Try translating it.
报、杂志一共多少钱？
How much are the newspaper and magazine altogether?
报5块，杂志30块。
The newspaper is $5. The magazine, $30.
一共35块。
Altogether, it's $35. Mr. Cook thinks of something else he wants. Listen. Do you sell maps here?
你们这里卖地图不卖？你们这里卖地图不卖？
We do. They're over there.
卖，在那里。卖，在那里。
Here's the word for map.
地图，地图。
Listen to the exchange live.
你们这里卖地图不卖？
卖，在那里。
Try translating it.
你们这里卖地图不卖？
Do you sell maps here?
卖，在那里。
We do. They're over there. The conversation continues. Listen. What kind of map would you like to buy?
您想买什么地图？您想买什么地图？
I would like to buy a map of Taipei.
我想买一张台北地图。我想买一张台北地图。
By itself, the phrase
什么地图？
can be translated simply as what map. In this exchange, it's used to mean what kind of map. Here's how you say one map.
一张地图，一张地图。
The word
张
is the counter for maps and other flat objects. We don't have to translate
一张
here with anything more explicit than the indefinite article a. but you may think of it meaning one sheet. Listen to the exchange live.
您想买什么地图？
我想买一张台北地图。
Try translating it.
您想买什么地图？
What kind of map would you like to buy?
我想买一张台北地图。
I would like to buy a map of Taipei. The conversation continues. Listen. How much is this map of Taipei?
这张台北地图多少钱？这张台北地图多少钱？
$12.
12块钱。12块钱。
This map is,
这张地图。
literally, this sheet map. Notice that, in this phrase, the counter
张。
has a specifier in front of it instead of a number. Listen to the exchange live.
这张台北地图多少钱？
12块钱。
Try translating it.
这张台北地图多少钱？
How much is this map of Taipei?
12块钱。
$12. The conversation continues. Remember that so far, Mr. Cook has bought a newspaper, a magazine, and a map of Taipei. Listen.
你们这里也有台湾地图吗？
有，20块钱一张。
好，我买一张。一共多少钱？
报、杂志35块。这2张地图32块。一共67块。
Notice that the noun phrase, these two maps, is
这2张地图
with the specifier first and the number following it. Try translating it.
你们这里也有台湾地图吗？
Do you have a map of Taiwan here too?
有，20块钱一张。
We do. $20 each.
好，我买一张。一共多少钱？
Fine. I'll buy one. How much is it altogether?
报、杂志35块。
The newspaper and the magazine are $35.
这2张地图32块。
These two maps are $32.
一共67块。
Altogether, it's $67. 好，我们下课吧。Remember to head over to Langwin.com to play the games. That's Langwin, as in Langwin the Penguin. Thanks for watching. I want to thank all of our supporters who have helped make these courses possible. You too can help us continue offering free language courses. Simply head over to our Patreon page. Patreon.com/Langwin. What's Patreon, you ask? It's a crowdfunding site where you can pledge any amount you want to our cause. And to show our thanks, we'll give you bonus stuff. Again, that's patreon.com/Langwin. Until next time, stay cool.